Hello, folks. My name is Robert Harris. I am the VP, the Vice President of Vulcan Sports, and I am here to welcome you once again to the program as we're going to be talking about what Vulcan Sport is about, what we want to do, some of our dreams. Some of the past shows we've only done 2 or 3 shows, but I just wanted to inform you that we are here, we're live and well, and we want to have you with us on this journey, this great journey that we hope will last forever and will grow long after we have grown old and have died of old age or whatever else or have transcended, and to that end, I want to introduce, for those of you who don't know it, Juan Miller, who is the president. Juan, again, it's always good to be with you, my brother.
How you doing, Robert?
I'm doing great. I'm
Good to
doing
hear.
real great. And I wanted to just let people know that we're going to be talking. We're having basically kind of a live, informal, formal board meeting in front of everyone so that they can see and hear what our hopes are, what our dreams are. Yes.
Yeah,
Because we've got a dream.
we do.
And we are kind of piecing it together as we are putting it together.
It's funny. The more I work on it, it takes different.
Yes, I understand you. It goes in slightly different directions, and you can see how the dream can become a reality.
It's growing. The more I work on it, this
Yes.
changes and that changes. But like I said, the vision and the dream remain the same.
Yes.
But like I said, the particulars want to change a little bit as it grows.
Amen.
And I get more input from outside, people coming into the organization. Always brings a new, fresh light into things.
Yes, it does. You remember the first show we did where we had we had one visual artist and we had one performing artist.
Correct.
And one was he played the guitar, really excellent.
Excellent,
guitar
wasn't he?
And sang a little bit of blues along with it.
Love the blues.
Yes. And then the young woman there was she was a visual artist.
And quite the activist too.
Strong activist. Her
Very, very
visual
strong
arts
activist.
dealt with making change.
Mm-hmm.
And even the man who performed, his singing and whatnot was about making change, about introducing the fact that with the disability or with the difference, it doesn't have to be a disability. We're just talking about having people appreciate it for the fact that they are human beings and human beings are different from each other. But that doesn't take away from their equality in terms of their value to the world and to themselves.
That's funny when you bring it up, Robert, because I think it's funny because life is a contradiction, but the more we see our uniqueness,
Mm-hmm.
the more it kind of brings us together, because I guess maybe our uniqueness is our sameness.
Yes.
If that makes any sense.
Yes. No, it is. That makes a lot of sense to me because it is. The fact that we are unique makes us the same because we are celebrating
all
our
unique.
uniqueness. Yes, and we're all unique.
And that's one thing Vulcan Forge is trying to do, is bring out that uniqueness
Yes.
of different people, with and without disabilities and challenges.
Yes. Because the reality is we all have challenges.
True.
Which
Very
means
true.
that in somewhere, one of us, all of us, have a disability or something that we can't do as well as something else that we can do.
You know, speaking, we all have challenges. I recently saw a saying that said, everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about.
Yes.
Always be kind.
Always be kind.
Always be kind. And that kind of struck home because, I mean, you're personally fighting all these things and the people are going around you. Like I said, we all have trials and obstacles. We all have things we have to overcome.
Mm-hmm.
We all have a battle to fight.
Yes, and I agree with that. I mean, boy, do I agree with that. There's one of my favorite poems, and I can't really remember the whole thing, but I remember how it starts. And it's a simple thing. It's called "If." The poem is called "If." By
If you
Kipling.
can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming on you.
Yes, I love that.
Trust yourself when all men doubt you, and make allowance for their doubting.
Go
too.
ahead, say it. I can't remember. Like I said, I can't
Trust
remember all
yourself
the
when all men
stanzas.
doubt you, make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating. Yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up again with worn out tools, if you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start at your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss, if you can force your heart and nerve and snoo to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you but the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much. And this is my favorite line.
Okay.
If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that is in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son.
Touch me, Juan, touch me. I love that. I love it because it's really what life is all about. Can you do that?
If you can do these things, so that you can.
You know, I mean, I love that little thing. Say, can you take all of your earnings, take all of what you've gained, and risk it all on one pitch and toss, which is basically, that's a game of luck. I mean, it's a game of, here's my dream, let me throw it out and lose.
I think I think everyone does that.
Yes.
Everyone does that at some point in their life, and it's a matter of degree. We all have something that we think is our ultimate possession, and we lose it, and we have to get over that. Someone once said something about how slight a sorrow is in our life, and not that sorrow is slight, but that life is greater than sorrow. We overcome these things. No matter what we lose.
Yes, and we need to learn how to do it because, unfortunately, I agree with you in that this happens to everyone. Unfortunately, a lot of people, in fact, I dare say the vast majority of people, they give up.
Robert, I think we all go, the if thing, the if poem, I think we all go through it. It's a matter of recognizing it.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll accept
at the
that.
end it says, you'll be a man, my son.
Yes.
Aren't we all men?
Yeah, or you'll be a woman, whatever you cut.
I mean, aren't we all men?
Yes.
So we've all gone through these things.
Yes, we've gone through these.
Because we are men. Because we all experience these things on
Yes.
some level.
Yes. And again, like I said, you're not going to get an argument from me because I agree with you. I just wanted to make sure that, there's always somebody out there in the audience that says, well, you didn't say woman. Well, I want you to understand, when I talk about men, I'm talking about you have become mature. You are a human being, and recognizing that humanity that is within you, whether you want to call yourself a man or call yourself a woman, by that terminology, you are still always a human being, and you have value, and you have worth, and you need to understand that and appreciate it for yourself, and then others need to appreciate that is within you.
Or if you recognize yourself as transgender too, anything like that.
Well, that's why I said go.
How you recognize yourself, I think we all fall. I think man for me is mankind.
Yeah, for me that's
humanity.
what it means. That's
so
what
we can't.
Man is humanity.
There's so many.
I'm not trying to label. I'm trying to just say that you're alive, and because you're alive, no matter whether I agree with you or disagree with you, it doesn't matter. But because you are alive, you deserve some treatment from me that acknowledges your humanity, your personhood.
I think we need to acknowledge those uniquenesses that we mentioned before.